welcome back to my channel. Today is a quick video showing you the current cloth diapers that we are using because I kept a few out to film this video and I really like to use them. So now I'm filming this video. I'm also going to film a video detailing our experience with newborn cloth diapers because I bought a bunch of different ones. Then I also bought some here in Canada and I had a strong preference for some and then only used those, and I can explain why that is. Today's video, however, is about what we started using after the newborn phase and what we will be using maybe for another, I don't know, month, maybe a month and a half. We'll see. She grows at an exponential rate. So I've actually already placed an order for the next and hopefully final size cloth diapers to come. They're going to be a slightly different type that I'm trying out, as well as repurchasing some that I have, but just in a larger size because I really, really like my current cloth diaper setup and stash and what we use. So the hope is that the next one is the final one. Okay, so spoiler alert, I will speak more about this in the newborn cloth diaper video, but I don't like pockets. So I use them a few times and I don't like it. So what we are currently using is fitted, or whatever they're called, and flats. That is the main diaper type that we use. It really works for us. So a fitted and a flat both come with this kind of cover that goes over it. You can get a different type of cover. This is just the cover that I use. You can get like a wool cover as well. I have, I think, 8 of these covers, and then I rotate the use of them. You want to sit down? So I will go through about 3 of these in a day, just rotating the use, letting them dry in between each use. And you can see they're not yet on their biggest size. I did not reorder these because this is the biggest one. So this fits from 6 to 18 kgs. It's one size that's most. So I'll just carry on using this when the larger size order comes. So first up, I'm going to show you the flats that we used. Mine came wrapped up like this with a little tie that closes them. So I'm just gonna open it up. One of the regrets that I have, I think I spoke of this in another video, is that I wish that I had ordered the flats in different colors because my newborn flats and these flats are both gray, which means, just to not have confusion, I already packed away the newborn flats where I probably would have used them for, I don't know, diaper-free time or other things. Anyway, so here's the flat. This is the medium-sized ones. I have ordered the large ones as well. When I prep them, they typically look like this. This is me having already folded it. And I'm currently using newborn inners or boosters inside of them because I had a lot of that, but I have ordered regular boosters for going up. This is a small fold, so it's almost at the point where it's too small. So I'm going to learn how to make a fold where the diapers are a little bit bigger. If I want to, I use a fleece liner inside, and then I use a snappy to put the diaper together on baby, and then I put a cover over it. One of the most frequently asked questions is whether I spend a lot of time folding diapers. I don't. And also I find that folding flats is quite a therapeutic exercise. It's like really nice. It's gentle. You just do it while you're having a conversation with someone. I usually do it when I'm having Skypes with people, or even when people come over for coffee. It really doesn't feel like, ugh, I have to fold the flats again. So yeah, very quick. I timed it the other day. I think it takes me, even if I'm doing it nice and slowly, about 25 seconds per diaper to fold it and to prep it perfectly to be used. That being said, as much as I do like the flats, I also have fitted ones. So I have these in a few different colors, blue ones, this yellow color. These I purchased secondhand. I think it's like an oat color. And then I have a couple of the gray ones. So I'm going to show you what's in here, and then I'll just explain kind of why I use these as well as the flats, or when I prefer which ones. All right, I'm going to cut this open. This is a medium-sized one. So we've got Velcro. I like Velcro. I do not like the press stud diapers because with elimination communication, maybe some other people will disagree with me and say that press heads are really easy for them with elimination communication. But I find like just taking that Velcro off, I can do it one-handed and put her on the potty. That's what works best for me. I find it very convenient and I don't find it difficult to wash. I just flap them down like this and then they go in the wash and they've never stuck to anything and the Velcro is in great condition. The ones that I will put in like a mesh bag are these. These I wash in a mesh bag because, I don't know, they kind of do stick to things. All right, so back to this guy. You open him up and inside we have a cute little bundle. We have the fleece liner. Then we have a longer one and a big one. So how you will put it onto baby is your fleece liner, this one, that one, like that, with the cover. It seems bulky, but it's really not that bulky. I only recently started using the fleece liners. Initially, I wasn't using them because I thought that they were more for babies that are sensitive to moisture and or when you start solid foods. However, in terms of the ammonia buildup that I was getting, I've been changing my wash cycle, really trying to figure that out. Feel free to follow my Instagram to see how I am fixing my wash routine. But one of the things that I found actually makes a difference is the use of a fleece liner. So I don't use them in every single diaper. For the most part, this is what the setup will look like. And it would just go on baby and then you just Velcro it closed. Right, so like I said, this is just a different color of the same thing. As much as I like this color, as in like, I think it looks quite nice, I did not repurchase this color because it's very close to the color of what typically goes in a diaper. And I'm one of those that wants to, you know, see the color and consistency and all of that. So that's the only reason I wouldn't reuse this color again, but I do typically like it. It is probably easier if you just have all of them in the same color because then all your boosters, but because I already bought some secondhand, I already had a mixture of colors. So I didn't really know what color I would like. Obviously, it really doesn't matter if you're putting the blue one and the yellow one. That's up to you if that bothers you. I don't know why, but so far I have stuck to putting the color ones with each other, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. I think I have the most of the gray one because I also purchased some of these secondhand. I have quite a lot of the gray. These are already prepped for me to just use. So when do I use what? I still have one diaper type that I'm going to show you, but an understanding of the flats versus the fitted, I really like both of them. The flats, because they're flat and you can fold them in any which way, I feel like you can use them for a lot of other things. I sometimes just use them, like right now she's doing diaper free time on an absorbent mat here during tummy time next to me. And sometimes if I'm busy filming and I'm not watching for her cues and... One second. So sometimes if I'm not watching and, you know, there's a wee that happens on the absorbent mat, I will use a flat and just put it under her. I sometimes use a flat as a changing mat or a bum towel, as I like to call them. I just find that a flat you can use for so many different things. You can literally use it as a burp cloth, throw it over your shoulder, messes, you name it, they're great for that. Or obviously a fitted, it's just a fitted diaper. So the flats, amazingly versatile in terms of usage around the home. And I believe like long after she's in diapers, I'm probably still going to use the flats for random things. Flats are also great in terms of a really nice tight fit because you're fitting them to your baby's body and you're making sure that you tuck them in and you roll them. I'm gonna carry on filming while I put diaper on here. With the flats as well, because you can do a different fold, they are likely to fit for a longer period of time, which is nice. Yeah. And you can actually play around with what way of folding them works for you. I learned one way of folding them when she was a newborn and I've just done that fold up until this point. But then in terms of the flats, sometimes when she's super wriggly, it's not the easiest to put them on. I mean, it's not difficult. I always get them on, but sometimes if I just want something that's like half a second easier to put on, I will use the fitted one, especially when we're out and about in the car, if I'm changing in sort of like a not perfectly flat surface, or I just want to be able to do it quicker. I make it sound like there's a major difference. There's not a major difference, but whenever I want more convenience to put her diapers on, then I use the fit. I really like the fitted in terms of their absorbency. I like both of them. So for me, other than out and about is when I would usually just take the fitted with. Also, when I take fitted out and about, it's easier for me not to forget to take nappies, even though I have like a whole lot of them and I just put them wherever. So I'm unlikely to not have one with me. It is just one less thing to think about if you're, I don't know, tired and you want to have less things to think about. I'm quickly going to feed Elba and then I will be right back. And I'm back, but Elba is getting a little bit sleepy, so I'm going to show you the final diaper type that we're using and then one or two more things to say and I'm going to wrap up this video. So the final diaper type that we are using is this one. It's not technically a different type. It is the Pokkelokkie Siesta Nappy. I'm going to cut it open to show you it is a night nappy. I don't know if they even come in different colors, but I love that they are in this color. I would definitely not want these to come in the same color as my other ones because then I'm going to mess up their inners, which is a little bit different from the other fitted boosters or the other boosters that we use with the flats. So this is it. It's a beautiful like olive green color. And then inside we have this little package. They are thicker in general than the other ones. Oh, another random benefit of the flats versus the fitted is if you need something that dries really quickly, those dry really quickly. These, because they are the thickest, take the longest to dry. Typically, I will dry them in the dryer with my other ones and then just hang these up a little bit longer or just put the dryer on for a little bit longer. But they're a little bit thicker here. Their inside bundle, again, we've got the fleece and then we've got, well, you can see it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. It's not 4 boosters, but it's like 4 layers. This one is a nice long booster. And then we've got the normal size one that we have with the other ones. For this, typically, I must look up if I'm doing it right, but I do that. And then I put this part in front because, you know, that's where the wee's gonna go. And then the fleece liner on top into the night nappy with a cover over it. Because these are a little bit more bulky for the nighttime, I open up the covers when I use them. And that is the types of diapers that we're currently using. The nighttime diaper, the fitted, and the flats. They're all from the same brand. I did purchase different brands and this is what I like. My next order is also from Pokkelokkie in South Africa. I did look if there was a Canadian option that I liked better, and there are some Canadian diapers that I will be trying, but right now I'm just really loving these. And Pokkelokkie came out with a new thing that I'm really excited to try. So I did place an order all the way from South Africa to ship it here. Again, I typically do like to support local, and local is where I live. But right now, this is just my preference for cloth diapering. And it's a huge part of my parenting journey. I spend a lot of time changing diapers, washing diapers, and all of that. So it's a really important thing for me to like what I'm using and to feel like that is working well for us. So this is what works well for us right now. This is what I'm excited about to spend a lot of my time and energy on as part of my parenting journey. It obviously works really well for Elba. We've had no issues. I change very often because we're doing elimination communication. So I go through more diapers in a day than someone who wouldn't, well, not more diapers. I change diapers more often in a day than someone who's not doing elimination communication. Because I won't, for example, leave a wet diaper if I know that it's wet, even though the diaper can absorb more. I'm not going to leave it because part of the practice is to remove that wet diaper and to put her on the potty. So while the night nappies can take a lot, if I feel the need to potty and change at night, then I do change them. So I like to use or have next to me or have available at least 2 night nappies every night. I think I have 4 or 5 night nappies in total. One of the things I don't like is to stress about if I haven't had an opportunity to do washing. I find that it's my preference to rather have too many diapers than too few diapers, especially because I don't have a changing station. I just change wherever. I like to have diapers all over the place and not just in one place. Therefore, it's my preference to have a slightly larger stash. And I typically do washing every day, or if I needed to build up a little, every second day. Oh, you're tired. All right, so then the final thing, cloth diaper bum is a slightly bulkier bum than disposable diapers, and also Elba is very tall. So we use the vest extenders. All right, so I didn't pick her up for show and tell, but given that she is here, you can see that she will typically wear like a vest with a vest extender over the diaper. They unfortunately don't fit every single brand, but I just now stick to buying the brands that I know that they do fit. And if I go to a store to buy, I typically take the vest extenders with to check. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you. I know you're tired. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you like my videos. Follow my Instagram if you'd like to see a bit more real time. And then when I receive my new stash, I'm very excited to show you the new type of diaper that I will be trying out. Oh, along with the ones that we are currently using. So I did order more of these as well. So see you in the next video.